After describing the CRAC model, we need to fill the models at lower levels of abstraction using a series of transformations. These model transformations are executed sequentially, transforming our input model into the output model. Finally, PSM-level models as well as code-level models should be produced. To manage this process and guide it effectively, we need a clear methodology and process. Just as creating software requires a well-defined approach, executing these transformations, whether they involve input models or output filling, also necessitates a process. One of the features provided by this tool is the ability to define model-driven development (MDD) processes and apply them to different projects. In a separate video, I will explain how to define an MDD process. For now, let's explore an example of the process we proposed and presented. In previous videos, I mentioned that in the settings section, you can add domain-specific languages, transformation patterns, and MDD processes to your project for reuse. If you've already clicked the Reuse button, you'll find two processes on the Process Management page. 1. A model-driven development process that transforms and refines models from the CIM level to the PSM level. 2. Another process that converts PSM models into C# language on the .NET platform. Let's take an overview of the model-driven development process to understand how it works. Generally, processes, whether MDD processes or other software development methodologies, consist of several phases. Each phase can include one or more activities, and each activity can involve one or more tasks. The finest grained unit of work is the task. For example, the process we propose consists of several phases: an initial phase, a phase for building CIM models, a phase for building PIM models, a phase for building PSM models, and the final phase, which is the code generation phase. The initial phase includes an activity aimed at exploring the problem domain. Within this activity, there are two tasks. Task 1, preparation for holding a workshop using the CRAC method. Task 2, creating the CRAC model. In the CIM model construction phase, we transform CIM-level models to other models defined at the CIM level. The refinement process involves several tasks. In the PIM model construction phase, here we convert CIM-level models into PIM-level models. Additionally, we refine models derived from the CQRS pattern and detail models built based on the API controller pattern. The activities in this phase specifically describe core domain concepts. At PSM model construction phase, we have a series of activities. First, we convert PIM models into PSM models. Next, we further refine the controller model, adding more details. PSM models derived from the CQRS model, and core domain models undergo similar refinement. Finally, we describe the details of data repositories and create interfaces. And the last phase is the code generation phase. I have not added details to this phase because we defined a separate process for code generation. The goal was to have two processes. By executing the first process, we can convert the models to the PSM level. Then by executing another process, specifically the process of transforming the model to text, we can convert the model into solution code. With this approach, each of these processes can be executed and configured independently. In the next video, I will explain what we need to do when executing a process.